So I linked up with Echo, and like I said, this is post-com. As you can see, he did bring the Mega Slowbro, the Rotom Heat, the Marshadow, Rayqueza, Ditto, and Empoleon. We called it correct. Now we have to think about a plan. So right now, I'm just gonna let you know what was going through in my head. So in my head, I was think, I was thinking, what does he think I'm gonna do? Obviously, when people have Ferrothorn normally is the lead because Ferrothorn normally just puts up hazards. Doesn't really do much to a team. So I was like, he's gonna think I'm leaving Ferrothorn, which it means he's gonna bring Rotom Heat. He's gonna use Rotom Heat. Rotom Heat is only here for Ferrothorn. So I was like, okay, cool. Then I'm gonna lead with. Who do you think I'm gonna lead with? If you thought Starmie, you're wrong. Hydreigon. I'm gonna lead with Hydreigon because here's what I thought. No matter who he puts on his team, I was really hoping he would lead with either with Rayquaza or Marshadow. Anything but Ditto. If he puts them out in front of Hydreigon, they're going down with Draco Meteor. Because like I told you before, in the team builder, Draco Meteor one-hit KOs his whole team. Well, it has a chance to one-hit KO. It has like a 90, like a 80% chance to one-hit KO Rayquaza. But either way, there's a chance. So what did I do? Like I said, I led with Hydreigon, and he led with Rotom Heat. Now, at this point, he's on the back foot because he thought that I was going to go with Ferrothorn, so he decided to vote switch out and go to Ditto. Now, like I said, Ditto's going to run Imposter. It is Choice Scarf, but since I was already in, I'm going to click Draco, and it's dead. Now we don't have to worry about the Revenge Killer. So this makes things a lot easier. But here comes Marshadow. So I go into Ferrothorn because anything that Marshadow does, Ferrothorn eats pretty well. He goes for Spectral, brings me down to 61. He takes damage from Iron Barb. Thank God, a lot of Marshadow's moves are physical. I go for Protect, because I wanted to see what fighting move he had. Now, could he still have close combat? Yes, but I wanted to see what he has. And it looks like he brought Drain Punch. Now, Drain Punch is still going to do massive amount of damage. However, it's not going to be one-hit KO me like close combat would. So, he goes for Spectral Thief again, expecting for me to switch out, which is perfect because I go for the Leech Seed, saying like, hey, if he goes for Drain Punch, I die, but if he doesn't, great. Because now that I get the Leech Seed off, I click Protect because I thought he was going to stay in. But he was smart and he switched out to Rotom Heat. At this point, I go for Protect. It fails, so I'm like, okay, cool. I switch out to Landers. Now, he goes for Overheat. And this is where I said, Landers, at this point, I realized Ferrothorn is very important because it can help me deal with that Marshadow. And at this point, maybe I am wrong right here. Maybe someone else can teach me something else. But right here, I believe that Landers was useless to the team. But now that I'm sitting here talking to you guys and thinking about it and realizing that his Marshadow was not Choice Scarf, after we talked about it, he told me that his Marshadow was not Choice Scarf. It was a very dumb idea to let Landers go down because if Landers would have had no damage on it, it could have came in and helped me take care of the rest of his team. So that's very dumb. But at this point, we followed with our old plan. I clicked Explosion to get rid of his Rotom Heat. So I am down to 5 Pokemon and he's down to 4. Right now, I think we're doing well. I think if we had to break our battles up from the beginning of the battle, middle of the battle, and the end of the battle, right now, I would say our beginning is possibly a B minus. If you'd have asked me during the battle, I would have said an A plus. But now that I'm sitting here knowing that his Marshadow is not Scarf, which I should have really thought about because I don't know why I didn't think that. Because now, like I said, the Ditto would be Scarf, so it can be the Revenge Killer. But You can't dwell on it now. So knowing that his Marshadow wasn't Scarf, I give myself a B because I would have handled that better. I think I may have just let Ferrothorn go down so that way I can bring in Landorus cleanly and take care of the rest of his team. So I go Hydreigon, he goes Empoleon. I go for U-turn because when I calced it, Draco Meteor didn't kill. So I was like, hey, I calced wrong. It doesn't kill. I think it did about 50%. So I was like, I'm just gonna go to Ferrothorn and see if I can heal this thing up. He goes for Stealth Rocks. At this point, he switches back to Marshadow, which helped because I go for Spikes. I wish I would have went for the Leech Seed right here because I think that would have been a lot better, but I didn't. So I go for Protect and he go for Bulk Up. Now we're really in danger because now I know that it's Bulk Up Marshadow and it's really just going to kill me. He goes for Bulk Up again. I go for Leech Seed because I'm saying I need to get rid of this thing as much as I can. I go for Protect. He goes for Drain Punch. Now RNG was on our side. We got the double Protect. I told you it happens sometimes. And brings him down to 7%. But now he goes for Drain Punch. Was able to kill. And healed all the way back up to almost 50%. So at this point, in the middle of the battle, I started like really doubt myself. And this is where I started to realize that his freaking Marshadow was not Scarfed, and I should have never let Landorus go down. So I bring in Florges. He goes for Spectre Thief, and it kills. Like I said, the move killed no matter what. The move, it would have been close to a one-hit KO if he didn't have 2 bulk ups, but he did. So I was just trying to see what I can do. So I would say that this is kind of the middle of the match. The middle of the match was a complete. I would give it a F. The middle of the match was an F, but I think it was an F due to the fact that the beginning of the match could have been a lot better. So takes out Florges. After he takes out Florges, I'm pretty sure he takes a deep breath because now Florges was the only thing that could really handle the Marshadow and the Rayquaza, which is also making me think maybe we should have ran double fairy, but it's fine. So I go to Mega Blaziken, and this is where he makes a misplay. I go for Protect because he goes for Drain Punch. Like I said, we put Protect on there to automatically get the 1 speed boost. So now we're 1.5. He made a mistake because I don't think he calculated. He thought that he was fat. He was slower than me, so he switched out. But at the same time, like I said, I think I played this part as best as I could because expecting for him to stay in and hoping that I outsped him, I went for Flare Blitz because Flare Blitz was a guaranteed 1-hit KO on Marshadow. But like I said, he made a misplay and he went out to Slowbro. So I get another speed boost. Now I'm at 2. So I'm pretty much outspeeding his whole team. He brings in Empoleon. Low kicks gets rid of that. Next, he brings in Rayquaza. Now here, I'm like, hey, I don't have U-turn. I don't have no momentum switch or anything. So I'm just going to do my best to defeat his Rayquaza right here. I have Stone Edge on it, and Stone Edge, I think it was a roll. If I would have got the highest roll possible on Stone Edge, I would have 1-hit KO'd his Rayquaza. However, I didn't, and it was left at 12%. And then he just Dragon Ascends, and it kills me right away. Now, Protecting would have done nothing because it really wouldn't have done nothing. Maybe if we didn't bring Protect and we brought Swords Dance instead, we would have been able to take care of the rest of his team. But at the same time, he did bring in Slowbro. Now I don't know what kind of Slowbro he had, but if the Slowbro had Scald, he would have been able to take care of me anyway. So Dragon Ascends kills. I bring in Hydreigon, Draco Meteor. I get the kill on Rayquaza. So I was faster than the Rayquaza. He comes in. This Marshadow is just faster than me. I really wish. Now I'm even second guessing if I should have went for that Leech Seed I wish now, I'm thinking maybe if I didn't go for that leash seed and went for the second layer of spikes, this Marshadow would have been dead. And then that was another way I could have won. So there's a couple ways that now that I'm thinking about it, I could have won. So he goes for Drain Punch, gets the KO. I bring in Starmie. He outspeeds, he goes for Shadow Sneaks with the priority move, and it's a GG. So the end game, the beginning of the game, B minus, middle of the game, straight F. But that's just due to the fact that the beginning of the game wasn't good enough. The end game, I would give me another B. Now, that grade may be lower if you would have never made that switch out from Marshadow to Slowbro. But like I said, he wasn't Scarf. He had max max EVs in his speed, but I think I still may have outsped with the 1.5 speed boost, but we don't know. So we are 2-2 in the league. I'm still very hopeful for our team, and I still think we can make playoffs, and I really hope that we can play this guy again, because I think we will do a lot better next time. So that's it for me. If you guys are enjoying the content, please go check out the rest of the series. Not just this series. I have a series about an OU tier. I have a bunch of series. Just go check them out. Like I said, I am a beginner, so sorry if you're watching it and you're expecting some spectacular plays. And if you've been watching my last couple of videos, there've been a lot of L's on this channel, but don't worry. Keep rocking with me. Them L's are going to turn to dubs, and will be recognized on the competitive scene. But that is all. I am out, and as always, keep it zesty.